Let's go to Zephaniah chapter 3. Zephaniah chapter 3. And we're going to pick this up in verse 14.
Sing, O daughter of Zion. Shout, O Israel. Be glad and rejoice with all the heart, O daughter of Jerusalem. The Lord hath taken away thy judgments. He hath cast out thine enemy. The King of Israel, even the Lord, is in the midst of thee. Thou shalt not see evil any more. In that day it shall be said to Jerusalem, Fear thou not, and to Zion, Let not thine hands be slack. The Lord thy God is in the midst of thee. The Lord thy God in the midst of thee is mighty. He will save. He will rejoice over thee with joy. He will rest in his love. He will joy over thee with singing. I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halted, and gather her that was driven out. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. And that at that time will I bring you again, even in the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and a praise among all people of the earth, when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, saith the Lord.
So the children of Israel in captivity right now. He say, but when he come back to rule in Jerusalem, he not going to be ruling over the people that's there now. He said, I'm going to bring the children of Israel back to their land, and I'm going to rule over them from there. You know, let's go on over to Jeremiah chapter 23. We only got but a couple more scriptures from here. Jeremiah 23. You know, and like really, it's self-explanatory. You know what I mean? I'm just guiding you through the tour to show you. But at the same time, like, you know, I could just run all the scriptures down, give them, hand them through the mail, let you read it from a piece of paper. Is the Lord going to dwell in Jerusalem? Yes. We can read that in a few places. Is Jerusalem going to be the kingdom of heaven, or is God going to be ruling from way up in heaven? No, we haven't seen him ruling from way up in heaven. In fact, we even going to see a new Jerusalem come down from out the sky when it's all said and done. You read places like 1 Corinthians 15 and Revelations 21. Whatnot. You know, we even see that coming. Before somebody get whipped off up into the heavens, we see that heaven is coming here. That's what Jesus told. He told his disciples, he said, at my Father's house, there are many mansions. Then he turned around and said, but I'll go to prepare a place for you. You can't come with me. He said, but then I'm going to come back. That's in John chapter 14. He's like, I'm going to come back. So, you know, I'm just trying to get you to understand that the goal, like it says in Matthew chapter 5, the meek shall inherit what? The earth. Right. The earth. That's what, you know, that's what the Lord's Prayer, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth. You understand? This is what we're dealing with. Nobody's going up to heaven. Heaven, we're not going to live there. We're going to live here. He'll establish a kingdom on this earth, and Jerusalem will be the headquarters. Let's Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 5 through 8. Go ahead.
Behold, the days come, saith the Lord, thou wilt raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth.
So he said this king gonna execute judgment and justice in this earth. Go ahead.
In his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this is his name whereby he shall be called, the Lord our righteousness.
Right. It's Jesus Christ. But go ahead, keep reading.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt.
Right, see, that's not going to be the story no more. That, yeah, you know, God, he sent the plagues down into Egypt, and he, you know, let my people go. You know what I mean? I mean, we done made songs, we done made mottos, we done made movies, we done made all type of things based off of this, off of the God that delivered the Hebrews, you know, 4,000-5,000 years ago. He said, God not going to be known like that no more, brothers and sisters. He said, therefore, behold, the days coming, saith the Lord, that they shall no more say the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But God going to be known as what? Go ahead.
but the Lord liveth,
Mm-hmm.
which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country.
Right, dude. Did the God liveth that came back to this earth, brothers and sisters, and took the children of Israel from all around this world and set them up as a nation where they needed to be. The people who had no God. The people who had no king. You know what I'm saying? The people who had no land. He came back and took them people. The bottom feeders. You understand? The ones that sitting on the bottom and all. The ones that were slaves to the world. He said, I'm coming back for them. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Okay.
Middle of 8.
And from all countries whither I have driven them, and they shall dwell safely in their own land.
In their own land. That's what we're going to dwell safely at. Let's go to Psalms chapter 46. Psalms chapter 46. And I'm just trying to show the light. Just give you a little light to the subject of where the kingdom gonna be and who gonna be ruling over, and the Lord gonna be ruling over the 12 tribes of Israel. That's what He gonna be ruling over. It's more to it now. I'm just giving you the foundation of it. It's more to it. We're gonna see more. But Psalms 46, because this right here actually, because David. The Lord spoke through David. And this is actually a prophecy of something yet to happen. Go ahead. Read Psalm chapter 46. Start at verse 1.
God is our refuge and strength,
Mm-hmm.
a very present help in trouble.
Go ahead.
Therefore will we not fear, though the earth be removed, and though the mountains be carried into the midst of the sea,
Mm-hmm.
though the waters thereof roar and be troubled, though the mountains shake with the swelling thereof.
Yeah.
There is a river, the streams whereof shall make glad the city of God,
Mm-hmm.
the holy place of the tabernacles of the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
God is in the midst of her.
See, this is why I say this ain't now. This is gonna be in the future. God gonna be in the midst of her. Go ahead.
She shall not be moved.
Uh-huh. Israel will not be moved. Go ahead.
God shall help her,
Uh-huh.
and that right early.
Go ahead.
The heathen raged, the kingdoms were moved.
Mm-hmm.
He uttereth his voice, the earth melted.
That's right.
The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge.
Right. So this is the story that we gonna tell, and our children's children gonna tell once we get back. Like, God is our refuge. Go ahead. Verse 8.
Come, behold the works of the Lord, what desolations he hath made in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
He maketh wars to cease unto the end of the earth.
So he made wars to cease to the end of the earth. You know what I'm saying? This the last of the wars when Jesus come back. Ain't don't be no more war when we get into that kingdom. Not during that 1,000-year millennium in Christ's reign. Go ahead.
He breaketh the bow and cutteth the spear in sunder. He burneth the chariot in the fire. Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the heathen. I will be exalted in the earth. The Lord of hosts is with us. The God of Jacob is our refuge.
All right, let's go to Psalms chapter 48. Psalms chapter 48. And when you get there, start reading in verse 1.
Great is the Lord, and greatly to be praised in the city of our God,
Mm-hmm.
in the mountain of his holiness.
So Jerusalem. This is what we talking about. We learned that today. The city of God is Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? Greatly to be praised. Go ahead. Keep reading.
Beautiful for situation. The joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion.
See, the joy of the earth is going to be Mount Zion. See, I get sick of people reading Psalms and not know what's going on. Everybody want to read Psalm. Well, we here to help you get some understanding on this too, brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? When you read this Psalm next time, Psalm 48, know, beautiful for situation, the joy of the whole earth is Mount Zion. This is talking about in the future. Go ahead.
On the sides of the north, the city of the great king.
Uh-huh.
God is known in her palaces for a refuge.
Mm-hmm.
For lo, the kings were assembled. They passed by together.
Mm-hmm.
They saw it, and so they marveled. They were troubled and hasted away.
Go ahead.
Fear took hold upon them there, and pain as of a woman in travail.
Mm-hmm.
Thou breakest the ships of Tarshish with an east wind. As we have heard, so have we seen in the city of the Lord of hosts.
Go ahead.
In the city of our God, God will be established. God will establish it forever.
In the city of our God, God will establish this forever. That's how long we talking, brothers and sisters. Jerusalem is that special to God. That special. That's why I do understand the Crusades. These Gentiles, they know. You know, the Catholic Church, they know. They know that Jerusalem is important. They want to make it important to them. Esau, he knows. Them Edomites know the importance of Jerusalem. The Arab, he know. Everybody know that in Jerusalem is major and all the way big. But go ask a brother. Go take you about 10, 15 brothers and just ask them the question, what is the importance of Jerusalem? They ain't gonna have